At 95, Robert Wagner lives quietly in Aspen, sharing cheerful workout clips online. Little videos of leg lifts or stretches set to Sinatra's My Way. Yet, behind the warm smile and grandfatherly charm lies a shadow he can't outrun. The night of November 29, 1981. When Natalie Wood drowned off the yacht, splendor after hours of tension, drinking, and unanswered questions. Records show nearly 90 minutes passed before anyone called for help, a delay investigators still view as critical. In 2018, detectives officially named Wagner a person of interest, saying his account has never aligned with witness statements, but he refuses all interviews, choosing silence over explanation. That silence grows louder because he now lives with Jill Street. John, a woman who once counted Natalie among her closest friends, and their romance began just 2 months after the funeral, fueling decades of whispers, suspicion, and public doubt. Wagner's story began far away from scandal. Born in Detroit on the 10th of February 1930, he arrived in the middle of the Great Depression, but never knew the poverty that defined the era. His father, born in 1,890 inches, Kalamazoo, had survived an abusive childhood, left home at age 10, sold newspapers to support himself, and eventually built enough financial success to move his family into a grand home built beside a golf course in 1934. His mother, Thelma Hazel Alva, was the daughter of Norwegian immigrants married in 1887, and she had worked as a telephone operator before raising her children. Since his father was already known as Bob, the young boy became R.J., a nickname that stayed with him for the rest of his life. When he was 7, the family moved to California for better work opportunities. R.J. was enrolled in the Black Fox Military Institute, where he found himself surrounded by the children of Hollywood insiders, golfers, and wealthy socialites. Around 1942, rheumatic fever struck him and kept him bedridden for months. Doctors worried the infection might damage his heart permanently. During that isolated stretch, young Wagner escaped into radio dramas and movie magazines, unknowingly setting the course for his dreams. By age 12, he was caddying at the Bel Air Country Club for legends like Clark Gable, Fred Astaire, and Bing Crosby. Although he was supposed to track their balls, he spent most of his time firing questions about filming and stardom. Astonished by his curiosity, Astaire later encouraged him, "Get in there and do it." At 18, a talent scout spotted him in a restaurant. Agent Henry Wilson signed him, and Wagner's screen career began. His first film, The Happy Years, paid $30.50. His father gave him 1 year to succeed or come home and get a real job. Fox paid him $75 a week, and after years of small parts, his breakthrough came in With a Song in My Heart, where he played a trembling, wounded soldier in a 47-second silent scene that delivered 10,347 fan letters in 2 weeks. Overnight, his salary jumped from $150 to $750 a week. But his early stardom came with chaos. He dated multiple actresses at once, and when he was photographed leaving one 6-year-old Joan Evans's house at 2 a.m., the studio panicked. California law didn't care about parental consent. They forced Wagner to stop seeing underage girls. On Beneath the 12-Mile Reef in 1953, he nearly drowned when his air hose snagged on coral during a 45-foot dive. He surfaced vomiting seawater and refused further dives, though the studio falsely claimed he performed all underwater scenes himself. Sword fights on Prince Valiant injured multiple stuntmen. His romance with Deborah Paget caused trouble when her strict mother found them together. The studio quietly paid $15,000 to bury it. Feuds followed. Robert Stack spilled coffee on his scripts and locked